Hello and welcome to OMG TV. We are your hosts. I'm here with Alon.
Hello.
Eve. Hiya. And I'm Letitia. We're here with Connor Cooledge, a media performance graduate from the University of Bedfordshire and has a master's in screen performance.
By day, he is Connor Cooledge, but by night, he is Lola, an extreme drag queen with a political edge.
And now, please give a warm welcome, the man who wears the panties, Connor Cooledge.
There's no panties involved.
No panties.
Cutting that off there and then.
Well, to kick it off, can you tell us what sparked your interest in drag?
I'm far too amazing and fabulous to be contained within one mortal vessel of masculinity. And so once I realised that I could be better than that and get away with both, I decided to do that.
So how old are you when you...
I first started wearing dresses when I was 4 years old. And then I had a period where I didn't wear dresses anymore. And then at college is when I first started doing for Lola. Because I knew I'd already got into university and I had the right UCAS points to do it. So I thought, well, I'll just have a bit of a jolly. So I just got into drag and created the character there and then. And the rest is, as they say, history.
So tell us a little bit about the character. Like, you know, what's Lola's personality like?
She's a very kind-hearted and charitable lady. She does a lot of charity work, an awful lot of charity work. She's, you know, she's the kind of person you'd want to be your gran, but that comes with the racism side as well.
Yeah.
So the racism, the voting Conservative, the voting UKIP, like to port them all, kind of mentality. You know, there's the casual beatings that she develops onto her children. She has an adopted daughter called Vivian, who is foreign because it was cheaper at the time. And, you know, honestly, there's that. And then there's also the side of her where she'll just take a man and tie him up and do what she wants. Which, you know, we've learnt recently is not okay with women, but I found it okay with men. So,
would you say you and Lola are very different?
well, there's levels of difference between us. I wouldn't vote Conservative because I have sense. But that being said, obviously the things that she says come from somewhere in my dark psyche. So there has been an element of that, but I've always looked at her more as like the parody, the opposite of me in that respect. And she's meant to be like a good 5 to 50 years older than me, so between that age.
When creating the character for Lola, when you introduced her to your friends and family, what was their response?
Made sense, really, I think.
It made sense.
Yeah,
They've been
made
waiting
sense.
for so long.
Yeah, no, I think that was, I mean, no one's really given a particularly negative response to it. It's always been quite positive. I'm quite lucky that my family's always been very okay with both sexuality and what I wear and what I don't wear, so not what I don't wear. But
Yeah.
I mean, you do what you want in your own time.
well, I mean, not that.
So I was researching drag, and there's RuPaul's Drag Race on Netflix.
Is there?
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, so I watched Drag Race, yeah.
Would you ever do that?
It's not in the UK and you have to be an American citizen
Do
to
you
do it.
actually?
I
Yes,
did
you
not
do.
know
Yeah.
that.
You have to have a citizenship in America, so no. But if it ever came to the UK, because Courtney Act's making it popular here now, so who knows? Yeah, I'd do it, maybe in a few years' time. Yeah.
Would you want to like have your own show?
Yes.
In the same way as Drag Race?
Not in the same way as Drag Race, because I think Lola doesn't identify as a drag queen. Lola is a biological woman. It just so happens that I play her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of Courtney Act,
Yes.
she's on Celebrity Big Brother right now.
Yes.
And on her entrance, her skirt flew away. And
yes.
we saw her tuck
Oh,
and
we're getting
tape.
into tucking, are we?
Yeah.
Yes, we
Well,
are.
I'm trying to be...
So I'm very fortunate that I am morbidly obese. So when you are morbidly obese and you wear trouser pantsuits or like skirts, people don't tend to see your vaginal area. And so for that reason, I can just let it all hang out freely.
Okay.
Occasionally, I might just lift like a wedgie and kind of flatten out a bit. But to be honest, and this could just be because I've mainly done it within university or within like the Luton community, no one's come up to me so far and gone, "Is it tucked?" So, I mean, within that respect, I do not do what she does because hers is all the way up the back and tucked into the
Yeah.
bun.
Apparently, parts of
Yeah, so you
go
pop,
inside.
you pop the anatomy inside yourself and then grab that bit and pull it out and tape it up.
Is it a painful process in any way?
I won't do it.
Don't wanna find
There's a
out.
reason I made her a middle-aged woman who doesn't need to show her
No,
intimate areas.
exactly. I mean, I've bound my chest before for a role before when I played a man in college.
Ow.
Got black tape, black like studio tape.
Right.
That was painful to get off, to say the least.
first time I did it at university, way back when, I did tuck with medical grade adhesive tape. and I cried in the bath for 3 hours trying to get it off because I didn't think to shave first, and that was just nightmare.
Oh my gosh.
So the makeup,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I'm rubbish with my makeup, and this has
Not that
taken.
bad.
I mean, this morning when I realised I had to put makeup on, I cried.
Okay,
Pretty much.
yeah.
So for
Do you need
Lola,
help with that?
I do.
Yeah, cool.
So what's Flola's process in getting ready?
So for Lola, like to start the day with a coffee. So she'll sit down and have a coffee, and then so I have to go through quite a few layers. So first of all, I do the eyebrows with glue. So once they're down and I look like a alopecia victim, then I put on some primer, which I discovered recently is a really important base. And then after primer, I put on my first layer of foundation and then my contours. Then I powder it with baby powder, and then I put on my eyebrows with felt tip. Then I go over them with baby powder, and then I put them on with makeup, and then I add my eyes, and then I do my blush, and then I do more contour, and then spray paint my face. Not spray paint my face, hairspray my face to keep it all in place.
How long does that take?
I can do it in about an hour, but
Yeah.
on a good, if I'm taking my time and I'm doing it properly, it will take like 3 to 4.
3 to 4. So how long do you take to get ready as Connor, normally, compared to
What do you mean?
Lola's?
Get out of bed.
Yeah, just get out of bed.
Oh, right, well, put a bit of gel through the hair and push it back. Sometimes I might dignify the morning with a shower. There's definitely not the same process of having
No.
to tape things down and glue things up and hide things that aren't there and changing the shape of my face.
Is
You're
there
lucky I
any,
put my earrings in today, if I'm honest.
is there any like a ritual that you do to get into character as Lola?
I like to stab people. I like to drink gin. Occasionally, I will go up to someone on the street, possibly if they're like a child or something, and just put a cigarette butt out on them. No, not really. It feels like once the hair's on, it feels like she's there. But up until that point, she's not. But who knows? Who knows how safe any of you are? She might come out any moment.
So last year, Lola ran in elections.
She did, yes.
Sad loss. But what's her next big thing? What's the next thing after running for elections?
So, at the moment, she is recording she's working on Lola Investigates. She's investigating binge drinking. And she's gone down to meet with Novimpia, who are a famous drag couple that are based in Bournemouth. You might have seen them on your Facebook. They're the ones who pretend to be furniture. The drag queen that thinks she's a sofa. Yeah.
Oh, yes!
Yeah. So
With
I've
I
done
remember
videos
that.
with them, and they have taken Lola on a night out and shown her what binge drinking is. And I'm hopefully going to interview some pub landlords about that to see what they think about binge drinking, and that will be out hopefully by the end of the month. And then beyond that, we are working on a few little projects. We're working on a film about her life, a mini-series. Again, there'll be another series of some point, and she might go to America, because why not?
Yeah, what
That's so
exactly? Why
She needs to
not?
take on Trump.
All right, so we're running quite short on time, so we thought we'd just
We'll
do
just
our-
extend it. No one
Just
cares. It's
extend
the
it,
last one.
extend it.
Extend it.
But we thought we'd just do our game now. Is that good with you?
That's good.
Okay, so basically we've got these 2 banners here.
Yes.
If you're
I'll pass them
Pass
over.
them, Connor.
They've got your beautiful face on for Lola and
Yeah.
you, Connor.
Not as beautiful.
so
Both as beautiful as each other.
what we're going to do is we're going to say a few celebrities and politicians, and we want to know who out of these 2, could be both, could be none, would be friends or foe
Okay.
of them. So Letitia, do you want to start us off?
So the first name is our lovely Prime Minister Theresa May.
Friend? Foe? I'm not surprised by that at all, because,
For Lola is very conservative.
Oh, they're best friends.
yeah.
They are.
But they spent New Year's together. They had salted caramel Baileys until Theresa May's diabetes reacted.
All right. Where was that? Number 10?
At number 10, obviously. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No better place to do it, really.
No. My medical kit's there, so it makes it easier.
What's it like in there?
Horrendous.
So RuPaul, which is the drag queen. Friend, what about good old Lola? Friend.
Not really.
Probably nothing, just that.
Yeah.
Why would Lola not?
She don't like drag queens or anyone that's different and not white and English and just straight.
Oh
lines.
yes, her conservative views. Exactly. I understand.
Understandable.
Okay, so here are a few others. Jeremy Corbyn, the Labour Party leader.
Yes,
Whoa.
we.
Flannelly. I mean, friend, but foe.
We're going to have to cut the game short, I think, because we're running out of time.
I've not even got to ask you why there's a Christmas tree here after 12th
I
night.
know,
Oh,
I
why
know.
is there a Christmas tree after 12th night? You're going to just doom us all.
Just get rid of it.
So, I'm sorry. But thank you for
Thank you so
joining us. And you need to catch for Lola's YouTube channel called For Lola. So subscribe today. You can catch up to all. all of her activities. So yeah, that's all we have time for today. Thank you, Connor, for coming in.
Right.
We have had fun today.
So much fun.
I've laughed so much.
Yeah.
Let's give a big round of applause for Connor. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week.